I quite literally, I can't use this hydro flask without spilling on myself. This kind of gives the same energy as a first date. Your first walking into a restaurant, you know, you're trying to like figure out where they are. It's a little bit awkward because you guys never met in person, so you're kind of like, you have their profile pulled up on another tab looking, you're like, okay, is it this one? Oh, is it this one? But you know, we'll get through it, and you know, by the end of it, it'll be like we've known each other forever, you know? So, just gotta pull off the Band-Aid. I feel like I should remove my sunglasses. You can get a full eye reveal. Anyways. Maybe glasses should stay on. I like how the glasses look, but no. Y'all can see my face. I guess I'll do a little introduction. My name is Brooke. I am 19 years old. I'm currently a college student at Michigan State University. I'm studying finance as well as taking a minor in leadership and integrative studies. Super fun stuff. You know, I've grown up in Michigan my whole life. Kind of like a small, typical Midwest, small town. Not much to do. Suburb. Only entertainment is like a Meijer or Target local. I feel like that's kind of just the Midwest experience, so I mean, nothing too crazy. Growing up, I was mainly focused on dance. I was a competitive dancer for a majority of my life. Since then, I stopped doing dance once I got to college for a multitude of different reasons, but that was like the main thing that I did as a child, as well as a band. Gosh, 3 minutes in this video and I'm already confessing that I'm a band kid. How unfortunate is that? But it's okay. Yeah, I mean, joined middle school band, as a lot of middle schools do. I played the alto saxophone. I don't know why I said played, like in the past tense, because I do in fact still play. I'm actually in one of Michigan State's bands for concert bands. That's pretty cool. Music and dance, the creative arts, let's just say, really shaped who I was in my youth for sure, as well as now. As hobbies to say, I feel like my hobbies are kind of all over the place. You know, like I mentioned earlier, very big music nerd, into playing music, into listening to music. Love it. I can talk about music for hours and hours upon end. But besides that, you know, I feel like I have a good variety of hobbies. I'm very child-minded, as I would like to say. So I like a lot of activities that really nurture my inner child and just make me feel young again, you know. Love reading. I love doing any sort of arts and crafts thing, even though I'm definitely not the most artistic person when it comes to like drawing or just being artistic in general. Like that's definitely not my strong suit, but I still just absolutely adore and love it. So yeah, anything arts and craftsy. Journaling. I've been really big into journaling this year. For anyone who hasn't jumped on the journaling train, like, reminder, like, you should. I've been consistent for the last couple months now, and holy moly, that shit. Love. I'm just, like, blanking on, like, who I am. I work out. I'm literally filming this as I'm in the fucking gym parking lot, and I'm blanking on the fact that I work out. Yes, I work out. I I don't like calling that really a hobby though, because it's more just like a lifestyle, just staying fit, staying healthy, both physically, mentally, emotionally. But yeah, I would say gym. I love to play pickleball, bro. Don't get me started on pickleball. Yesterday, for my dad's birthday, me and my family and him went and rented out an indoor pickleball court for 2 hours. And let me tell you, it was probably the funnest thing I've done in the last little bit. Cause like, oh my gosh, I actually cannot explain my love of pickleball. It's so much fun. And this is coming from a gal who's not super into like sports with like balls. Not really big fan of football, volleyball, basketball, like any of the ball sports I'm not super into. But something about pickleball, the way it just kind of like blends together the tennis, the badminton, the ping pong all into one. Oh, it is so much fun. And not to mention, there's a pickleball court, an outdoor one, but nonetheless, at my local park, where I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So literally during the summer, I play pickleball every single day. That's not even an exaggeration. Every single day. I think last summer I was keeping count of how many days I played in a row, and I think my highest streak was like 17. Which, like, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, like, that might not sound crazy, but every single day playing pickleball, I'm a fiend. That's all I can say is I'm a fiend. So yeah, I guess that gives a little background into who I am, my little silly quirks. So I guess I should now explain what I'm doing here. Why am I here? What am I doing? I ask that same question every single day. What I'm doing, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, as one does. And, always been a big fan of YouTube, even as a kid. I grew up on YouTube quite literally since I was probably like 7 years old, probably. Even with today's day and age, when more short form media content is more digestible nowadays and more common, I still find myself preferring YouTube, just because I don't know if it's just nostalgic reasons or if it just has a soft spot in my heart. I don't know. But nonetheless, grew up always making the fake YouTube videos. I would make like makeup tutorials, baking videos. I used to be a big fan of like Lauren DIY and Wedgie. Yeah, that's her name, Wedgie. And I would make these like DIY crafts for school. Like, I specifically remember making like edible school supplies with my friend. And we would like take Starbursts and empty out a glue stick and like shove it in the glue stick so then you could like eat it. Like, you could unroll it and eat it. Just like fun stuff. So yeah, that just like, I always had fun doing that as a kid. Absolutely mastered the art of iMovie editing. Again, as one does. And I don't know, like, recently I've been wanting to create more rather than consume more. And I've been trying to incorporate that into my everyday to-day life. And I was like, why don't I just start making YouTube videos? I feel like I've always kind of wanted to, because it just seems fun. Like, just being able to yap about whatever and then post it, like, that just sounds so much fun. Let alone getting to learn how to edit. Maybe past my iMovie. No promises though, maybe. But maybe I'll try to venture out into some more complex editing. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, just like having another self form of expression, being able to verbally talk about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, to a certain extent, obviously. I'm not going to share my whole life on YouTube, but you know what I'm getting at. I feel like this will be a very like free space for me to open up and whatnot. I haven't told anyone that I'm doing this. I haven't told any friends, family members, significant other, nothing. And that's not just because I'm embarrassed about it. Like, yeah, like, it might be a little awkward if they end up finding these, or I probably eventually tell them at some point. But I feel like right now I just want a space where I can be truly, authentically myself. And I don't have any outside sources from my personal life trying to, like, I don't want to say persuade, but I feel like I would post different things and I would maybe act a certain different way if I knew that someone I knew in real life was, like, watching my videos versus if I was just doing this on my own as, like, my own thing, my own little passion project. Another thing is, you know, to build a little sense of community, because you can never get enough community, in my personal opinion. You really cannot. And I've really, really recently, by recently I mean like the last like year, I've been so getting into just small, niche, tiny YouTubers, probably like under 100,000, if not even smaller. And their community is just so tight together. Such a special bond. Like, it's truly the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I can give some recommendations post-edit on some ones I've just been really liking. I honestly don't even know their names. They just come up in my recommended all the time, and I just love it so much because it just feels like you're on like FaceTime with like a bestie, and you're just like having deep talks that are just about life, the meaning of life, and the constitutes of different complexities there are, different consequences. I don't even know if I'm saying real sentences right now, but it's just like deep, like philosophical shit that makes me like, it like alters my brain. I also just realized there's quite literally a hole in my Converse. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. This is starting to rip. Just very unfortunate. Okay, there's a lot of people that are near me now, so don't mind this cute angle for a minute. But yeah, I just think this will be good for me. It'll be good for you. For what I'm gonna be posting, I don't really know yet. It's kind of just gonna be whatever I'm feeling like, whenever I'm feeling like. I'm not gonna like force myself to, on like a schedule or anything, because I feel like that just takes the fun out of it. Just whenever I'm feeling inspired to film, inspired to talk, inspired to edit, I will. And that will reflect when I post videos, when I don't. Okay, we're going back up here. Okay, well, I think I said everything that I had to say in my little introduction, so I'm gonna go work out. God knows if this is the end of the video or not, because how do YouTubers even make conclusions? Also, there's no way I just said conclusion instead of ending. Or outro, that's what it is. Fucking conclusions. College has my mind warped, bro. That's crazy. Alright, well, I'm sticking with it. This is the conclusion of the video. Hope you enjoy whatever I got going on here in the future. Stay well, stay healthy. Love you guys.